Hello and welcome. Right, now, yeah, I'm down with this because it won't. I was just trying to send it up to the top. It refuses, so we're going to grab it. So, do we need another one down? We've got one at the top, just in case. So let's leave it down in case we need it. Because we've got the other one, the other sensor. Do we grab something as we're passing? Maybe that's not a bad idea. We have got that as well, so I suppose, actually, it may be. Because this is a bit slow. Why don't we be actually sensible? Stick that on the back and then go to the shop, grab it. Oh, okay. That's not how you do that one. It's not. Yeah, that's not. It is. But you didn't have it selected. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Okay. Oh, it's like that. Right. My bad. Thinking I know how to use it and I actually don't. It's, again, this is another thing that's a little bit different in FS, and that is the fact that there's so... I like the ramps, though. I do like those. Yeah. Very nice ramps. I'm impressed. But I don't like that kind of ramps. What I mean is a wrong one. Oh, actually, no, it shouldn't have been. Oh, it was. Oh, right. Well, that... Oh, good job it was. I do like Mack Truckers. I don't like any ramps where they actually block the... Because to me, it sort of stops a really important feature, and that is the fact that you could have longer than the thing in. Like, you could use it as a header trailer. So, to me, it's like missing a function that mine's got. Even though this has obviously got ramps and mine hasn't. To me, it's important to have a very versatile trailer that you could stick a header on. I can carry a 16-metre header, not because my thing is 60 metres long, but because its ramps don't do that. I mean, I have working on ramps. I do like that style, though, but again, I think you'd need to... Yeah, they've got to go up like that for them to unfold like that, whereas I've got to have, like, mine are more difficult to do in a way because of the way that they actually are. Now, let's see if we can avoid this bit of a sign that's right in the middle of the road where we walloped it yesterday. So then, what are we going to stick on? Right, let's grab the telehandler. Now, this can come off now. Yeah, it was only on for a sort of short time. So let's unfold those ramps again. Unclip the those and... Let's get you off, and you can also grab a couple of items. Yeah, we'll. It's about time we got some things from here. I mean, we have started. What I mean is, it's. I mean, the next. I'm not worried. Although I suppose we ought to be like grabbing the headers, really. But if we put a header on, that's. Well, I suppose we could sort of take this. What can we put on the front? I don't think we've got much like that, have we? Oh, mower, big mower. This should be strong enough to actually cope with that. It's a fairly hefty tractor. Not every tractor could do that. We know it couldn't use it, but it's a bit heavy. Okay. Oh, it is T3. But yeah, I knew it was heavy, but I did think it could get away with it. It will assist, obviously. Yeah, it is a very, very stretch, though. It is, so it's not. You can see that the balance point on that is a little bit. So I think I will do this in the... yeah, do we leave the... I think we're going to leave, yeah, the... I was going to say the Ford. I mean, we have got Fords back in the game, which is nice to see Fords, because, like, as a kid, I grew up with Fords. It was probably the most common tractor in Great Britain, and then it just, like, went. I have mentioned this before. Yeah, it's a bit... Right, do we... leave the dolly in case we need to use it for selling and buying? Maybe we can. Right, so then we're doing vegetables, but we're a long way off the vegetable harvester, so I think it's true we'll grab one header. No, actually that's true, we could. So Mr. Indecisive, we're not going to do that. We now are going to grab the tractor because now we've realised there's a header. Right, okay, it's true. We're going to need a header at some point. And we could take the other. I think we could get two headers on that. Yeah, we've got its wheels, haven't we? So that makes it a bit awkward. We have tractors, they have wheels, they can actually come down here themselves. Yeah, it's not like the end of the world, is it really? Let's just see if we can nudge a little. Ooh, that's more than nudging. No. Now that's got wheels, it will roll forwards instead of like battling it and bashing it one, as was about to do. Yeah. You all know me too well. I'm a terror. If it's in the way, just bash it one. Right now, I've gone and made a bit of a mess of that. I've got to hope it flips without destroying me. Ooh, fantastic. It's well made. I do like this. I'm going to incorporate this on my headers, the ones that I've actually got. And I'm also going to make some, I think, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be crafty. I'm going to make a 12 meter, and then I'm going to make a big one, because 12 meter is this sort of size that works quite well for a lot of machines. I might do a small one as well, like a 7.5 or something like that. So 2. Right, so you can be the lead. No, actually, I think I'll lead, because that can follow nicely, and so can the tractor, whose name I seem to have forgotten. The Unimark, that's the one. Right, so then we want the corn header. That has not got wheels, I don't think. This will be heavy. I'm not sure. No, it seems to be alright, actually. Unlike that, I have actually lifted that with this, but it really doesn't like it. And I've got to be honest, I was thinking this is a David and Goliath moment, because that, unlike this, that is a substantial, heavy object. Yeah, it was a bit ambitious, but I've got no choice. We've got to sell it. I was going to go next on Saxlingham. And then I thought, you've already ordered JHHGs. Well, that's what we've got. We're insisting a little bit like this, actually. This was what gave me the idea. We are insisting that we do everything the used, because it's also a decent tool. Do we stick some of the fertilizer and stuff on the... I don't think that's a bad idea. We're going to be here for a long... Well, actually, I think it's sensibly, we ought to do this in a minute. Oh, no, that's not us. Well, it is sort of. We're allowed to use it, but I think we are also going to use the big... Yeah, you can handle this, definitely. We don't sugar beet, though. Oh, that's a point, actually, yeah. We were... Oh, that's right, we need to split the fields. Let's do that. So, do we want sugar beet, though? Because I don't think we can do this on... Alright, so let's just try and look at this and split it into four natural places. And we're going to like use... What are we going to use? I think dry grass. Grass cuts? Maybe. Alright, so then I think if we... I would say from that bit to that bit, we want 3. This is a bit of a tight one, but it is quite large. No, I want it to be a bit natural. I don't want it to be perfect. I know we've got that mod. I know we have. But I'm trying to keep it like a natural. It's not quite. Well, we might get more than 4 fields out of this. They're fairly decent fields as well. Get 5, we get 5. Yeah, we're going to have to use the edges of the field, though, as the natural... This is a really big field, really, because it's very, very wide. So, yeah. So we have got bigger fields already. This one is probably the biggest, but it is very, very wide. Very, very wide. Do we have that as a monster? No, because it doesn't suit our purpose, really. 1, 2, 3. We've already got ones that are big like that one. I think it is naturally definitely going to be. It's a strange shape. But, yeah. They are all fairly decent fields. Yeah. So, right, let's... So we... Didn't we do... No. Are we going to do... No, I've got green bean almondine going on. So we want the traditional vegetables, which really means that we've sort of done this wrong. Well, I suppose we could sort of throw that out like that. Leave the fertilizer. Yeah, because I know what I'm going to say now. We really need the vegetable harvester. Now, this is going to be... Obviously, I think we'd order either the pilatus or... Because we've got the 6 metre vegetable and it's all we've got. We also really need to put vegetables, seeds in this, really. So let's grab some seeds, because this is going to be the main extension. This is going to take a while. I did say I would allow leasing. I think that it's going to be sort of too torturous for me to allow where I literally just use 1 6 metre. So we will allow a 6 metre. The one thing I do wish about this mod is the fact that you could actually sort of look at what you've ordered. Because for some old geezer like me, where your memory is shocking, it's yeah, it really would be quite useful. So like think, well, did I order it? Because I'm at that stage now where I thought I could have sworn I ordered the pilates, but then I'm thinking, yeah, but I did that on Saxlingham. Are you sure you're not remembering that order? Carrots. No, carrots will do. Yeah, why not? So this is the biggest field. No, it's not actually. No, it might be actually. Yeah, this first one is very, very large. So are we going to do this with Courseplay? Yeah, we are definitely going to do this with Courseplay. Definitely. And we will then go and get some equipment and we'll carry on with this. But I just thought we were missing the real important thing. So how are we going to call this? Because it's now not one big field. It's now like multiples. So it's 28. So if we call this 281, 282, 283, 284, 285, that's not too bad, and it has actually identified this actual thing. So let's do this. It's quite hefty, so let's go. It's only a 6 metre. We don't want any of that nonsense. We just want... Yeah, so that shows it's fairly big. Right, so 7... So 281 we said. So C281. Will I remember? Or should I have called it 28A, B, C? Yeah, but would I remember that as well? This is true. So save course, and it is a 6 metre. Right, so we're going to do dragging stuff around and all that type of thing. So let's go first. And I don't think you'll find that you're actually allowed to do this on this very month, because I think you'll find this as April. I think you're right, actually. I do. So, the one thing we could do... Oh, we've got a load of wood to shift. I think we still need to... It's true. I don't want to waste the months. Nobody would. So it's one of those things. I do think it's true. We need to No, the productions aren't going here, are they? No. Yeah, the productions are going down the bottom. We have got enough cash to do it, so being as we now know we can't do that, well, at least you can see the fields. That is cracking. Right, okay, let's go down here. So really, we do want down here, because we are going to do the... This was my very first mod that was really quite complex. Now, we don't want to be blocking that, but it's not a bad place to go. We just don't want to, block that, so I'd say here somewhere. So then, this is the first mod that I actually really branched out and taught me a lot, and it was really it is that, but not that. Yeah, we're not going extreme. That would be awfully bad of me to do that, because it's just too good. Yeah, it is. It's a tool to fix things at the end. That's all. So what are we going? Obviously, when I did the cannery before, the cannery's already fairly good. It's got some fairly decent, and I haven't souped it up. It really souped it up. Ha ha ha. No, I haven't souped it up. It's true. Grapes and oils, bionic soy factory. It is a 27er as well. Super small dairy, bionic sugar mill. That's still... Oh, I did. I left it like this on purpose as a memory, didn't I? To keep that old set alive. I will make some changes. I will put it a bottom on it. But it's true, actually. I would like to remember this set. But we don't want that particular one. We would like the... I think we need to go super. Yeah. And this has... Yeah, no, it has got the... Do we go bionic? I don't think we need to go any more than this. But I'd like... The other thing is I want to gauge whether or not... we can do it like that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, brilliant. So we've got the business. So let's have a bit of a look and remind myself, because it has got things like beans and stuff as well, which we could use the cedar for. The peas also. True, peas are one of the best things that I really do love doing. It's very good. The green beans, I'm not sure. Again, so actually we could have had more fields than 5, but I didn't want to kill that. So we've got... So peas is the one that we are going to go back now and actually partially refill that, and we're going to set that one going because we can now that we're doing that. That's all I needed. Noodles. Noodle soup. Remind me what it's. Noodle soup was a good one actually. That's true, but we need some animals which we've not mentioned at all. So noodle soup, we need flour. Did I actually add the floury bit on this to make a bit of flour? No, that was another... Yeah, no, I didn't actually. So if we could do that. It does make sense to have a small flour machine put in this, really. Just a single thing that makes a bit of flour rather than a beast, which I've done in a few now, because it is always a specialist anyway, so you're paying more than... You would 10 grand more for this than you do my normal standards that are single function. This is double anyway, and then some. So triple broth, they're all working. All my soups, these are special soups, so you can have 5,000 litre pallets. So they were based upon the Giants ones, but I've obviously parsnips and potatoes, noodle soup, rice flour. Oh, we could actually go rice greenhouse then and use rice flour. We could do the two small machines in this. I think that's not too terrible. Yeah, and then I think this is finished to where it should be. So peas is what we're going to do, is the other thing. So let's pop down and grab that we've just thrown it all out in our fit of peat. No, it won't fit a peat, really. No, it's true. I think we ought to go through till tomorrow. I do. I just think, yeah, we're holding things up. No, we're happy to leave that. Yeah, so we will. We're going through till tomorrow because there's nothing we can do really. And really until tomorrow. And we are trying to get on with the farming. So, yeah, we're not chopping trees or anything like that where we need to stay around. We're not wasting time doing this. We want to get on with doing the farming. So we need to go through to April. It's like the thing. I think you can still do peas as well. I think, in fact, all of the veggies might be. The grass of course is growing now. So let's look. Peas. Peas you could have done yesterday, but yeah, I wasn't going to hang around just for that. Potatoes, likewise, we need to do those two. No, we need... Have we got... Oh, that is a point. I don't know that we've got a potato planter. Did we order a tether sat again? There's something else I've done on... Right, so this one needs to be doing first waypoint. Now it can do it. Carrots. Okay, let's move you over a bit. I think you're a little bit too close. Okay, so we did say we're going to lease, so we are going to lease and we're going to ask the store to deliver because they do, and we're only a little bit up the road anyway, so they don't mind delivering to us. So then we want another... Oh, am I just pushing it? You are, yes. Right. So then vegetable planter number 2. Oh, right, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, the Rumbler van, yeah. Oh, it's a good price as well. Don't we need one of these for ourselves? We've only got a pickup so far. We didn't buy a Colossus one of those. We could do with the Colossus. Didn't we order the Colossus? Yeah, it's true actually. For this Let's Play, oh, now that you've gone and done that thing, yeah, where you're going to order the stuff and it's going to appear in front of you, you're going to think, oh no. So let's preempt this and not actually do it. We could lease the Prolatus. It's bigger. It also does vegetables as well. I mean, I think we've ordered one, but yeah, this is just like the leasing. Yeah, fantastic. And then we're going to like set this back so that we don't. Yeah, so you could actually use this. It's true. Right. And between the two of them, I think this will make sort of quite short work. Obviously, the Prolatus has got the advantage it's fertilising as it's going to, which is rather a big advantage, but hey-ho, it is what it is. And then we can re-grab some of that into that. Why are you blocked? What is blocking you? What are you trying to do? Why are you possibly, like... No, it's my fault. This is because I've not produced enough of a headland, and this is what I was... Now, obviously, with me, in my defence for this particular map, that this obviously is this kind of... We're literally abridging trees. But if that tree is mine, it does want to be shifted, because this is what I was saying about map makers. But then this is a pioneering type thing that we've done, so it's a little bit different. So, can we chop that one tree... is in our way, or is this not ours? It might not be. I think, oh, it is. No, it's only lumberjack. It still should tell me. Yeah, so on this one, it's a good job we didn't actually quite. Yeah, because I don't think we could do this the other side. I'm sure that we went as far as we could go on that, so that shouldn't now do this here. What about this one? Maybe. Okay, let's... It is important that we do this. It is. Fantastic. That should now be alright. But the other side... Borrow you and like, check all of the corners. Other than the quantum itself, this corner is safe. It is, right, okay then. Yeah, it is important, isn't it? Let's be honest. It is one of those things that we know the modern workers. This is what I was saying about map makers. Now, I'm not... Oh, no, this has actually got quite a good... I did try to do a good headland, but without ruining the field too much. So these two both look good. Right, so then let's grab that quickly now. Not you. Yeah, you was exactly who I was looking for. We also want peas. Well, this can do anything, but it's true. No, because we're doing peas in the other one. Yeah, so this can be any of the vegetables other than carrots. Please do not duplicate. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made a silly mistake the other day. I did 2 fields of parsnips when I only meant to do 1, and I thought, oh, on Dahim, yeah, I've like got 2 fields of parsnips, and I'm like, why did you do that? Right. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Let's face it, it's the vegetables, like they go like forever. Because they're tiny little seeds, and you've got millions in that, millions. Enough to do, I don't know how many. Where is your... Oh, no, we left the fertilizer in, so let's go grab some more from down here, where we have got quite a lot. Yeah, we need to bring some more fertilizer up, I think, because obviously we've set ourselves the task of not being able to have a fill point, which I think is in keeping with the map. I really do. So, yeah, this has got quite a large canister. And I do think we need to fill it. Yeah, really fantastic. So, now I would say this is going to need some form of weight or a front box. Because it's a light tractor. And that has to be observed. That's the entire reason for... yeah, it is the entire reason really for, like, these obviously have got a weight, but I haven't got the weight on it. But that could be rectified. Because I think for this, personally, the light tractor, it's powerful enough. Other side. Oh, yeah, something needs fixing as well. Either the front box or this. Ooh. Why am I not getting the refill? Oh, no, you have to, like, go into that and switch it on and pump with it. No, it wasn't a grand amount. Oh, that's right, we were going to do the entire reason for doing this was to switch the weight or buy the weight function for this. And I know, we're in the middle of nowhere. Where would you get your weight from? Yeah, it's true. I agree totally. But it's a game. It is, and there is a gaming convention, and I will allow that. Otherwise, I'm being too silly. It gets daft. But I suppose, let's be honest. It's not really beyond the realm of a bit of possibility that we pop down to the shop, which is a stone throw away, and actually... Because I do allow the buying of the front boxes and the weights anyway, so, and it is the type of thing a sort of store would have. So I think, all things considered, I don't think we're too terrible. Now, will that still teeter with that weight on the front and the weight of the... not exactly teeter, but it is. I think it's fairly realistic to say it would still be heavy until it got... why are we doing this early? Yeah, why are we not pulling it across to the field? And then doing that, that is the way you use this, you know. I am my own worst critic. I really am. Well, you've got yeah, brilliant. Yeah, let's try not go over because they really do absolutely floor you. That's getting on, that's not doing badly. So then, field number 282. So we have a field of parsnips. Well, not yet, but we will do. Right now, I'm quite sure you can just about... Well, once it's down, it can. That's... Yeah, we can see it's a little bit of a struggle, but we've sort of done our best. Right, so then. We need to create a new field. Call it 282. And we need to... It has got the right one selected, and it will do, I think, 3. I don't think we do any more than 3. I think we'd be ripping the field to pieces. We don't want you... And we do want you. Yeah, that looks fairly good. This is the biggest field. Yeah, it is actually. Looking at that, this is the big field. That's because it goes like that as well. So we're gonna have a lot of parsnips. 282. Save course. 9 meters. Do we do peas then? Yes, I think that's a good idea. Actually, if we're going to do this, because peas... Right, so we need to... Why is that? Oh, no, it is. You're just not looking properly. So peas is what we want on this one. No, we're doing the 12-meter row of peas. So, yeah, I'm being silly again. We just need to move over the beds and let the other actually do the peas. So we could have left what we've got and just move a long way. So it's because I'd already set the field is all. Right, carrots, parsnips. Right, okay. Oh, now we're going to struggle across this because, like, I was ready and now I'm not. But it's true, I'm not going to... We're not doing it again. Definitely not. So, 283, I believe, is what we're wanting now. Okay, so we're going to call this 283. And we have got the right one, and we'll keep it the same. Yeah, and 23, save course, 9 meters. And we will indeed start at the first waypoint and not have a look at anything and go. Fantastic. Now then we'll grab our... you might be a good choice, actually. I was going to... No, we already grabbed the big blue, haven't we? Agristar? Can it manage? No. I think actually we hit the right nail on the right head with the T-Wolf. I do the rest are a bit, and now I can't find him. Yeah, brilliant. You will be, yeah, I think you are the ideal choice for this. And we did leave the fertilizer in this, so we're all right. So this is the one that's going to do the big field, and it probably should make light. Oh, okay. We don't want light. Yeah, we want peas for the biggest field we've got, because it is a really good. It's one of the best things in the game for like prices. Canned peas are really brilliant. It's a very, very good business. I can't find the peas anymore. No, this doesn't do it, does it? No, it is a planter. Yeah, it is. So, okay then. No, I'm scuppered a little. We could do the green beans, actually. We could. It's true. I'm not sure if green beans are like the normal vegetables. In other words, that they actually... I think we probably have enough like fertilizer to manage this, but let's just grab one more. If I don't know, I think we used it all, didn't we? We grabbed it already. For yeah, we're down. Oh no, there is one. Let's grab that last one. So I think we're going to be like teetering on the edge. So this is the last pack that we've got here. Oh no, we haven't. We've got 3 more over there. I do think we'll have enough if I'm... Oh, okay, that's not quite, I don't think. Let's move the mover. So that we can make some room for our worker, who is going to sort of like bash everything to pieces because he is just that powerful. Yeah, if you get in his way. So, right now that's more like it. Yeah, so we do need more fields then in a way. If we're going to like do this kind of thing, really, this is, yeah. We do need to leave some fertilizer. Oh, we might have to throw some out. I don't think he's got any in it, has he? No, he's got lime. Now that is true, we ought to be checking that too. I think it's time for a time lapse. I truly do, because there's a lot of work to be done. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I don't think that's too terrible a session, really. Obviously we're going to leave the... I haven't forgotten. No, I know we have, like, got to do this little lot. Oh, now that's the big bread one, isn't it? I know we've ordered quite a bit of stuff. It is true. No, sugar cane. Is there anything in our production that does sugar cane? If there is, I've never done it. That's what it doesn't ring a bell, but no. We could have done spinach, but obviously we got the Tates, so there is a possibility. Mind you, we have got a little bit more. Yeah, we have. We haven't finished with the logging. Yeah, we not really, but so we need it to get a little bit more lime for doing that last section. But we're gonna pop down the store, and we're gonna like do a bit of buying and selling. So this is obviously, and we will have done that too. So all of the old vegetables plus peas in a big way, plus potatoes. So we're really maximizing what we've done so far. We've also got no, this one here. We've got all that section down there, which is going to be another field at least, maybe a couple of fields actually. So we'll round this off. Yeah, I know I've got that to do, but I was quite happy to like finish that for now and to go. Yeah, we did like half of it. So we've still got maybe a third actually, maybe 2/3 left to do. But I did know that. Yeah, it was a calculated sort of thing that I knew we'd not finish, and I did say that. So right, let's go down the store. And let's do a little bit of buying and selling. And yeah, well, we got a lot. I wouldn't say most because there's still an awful lot. The next that is, and like the Concord also. Is it the Concord? Concord? Is that right? I'm not sure. Right, so yeah, we're going to buy this. Well, we've got loads of these headers. We're going to buy them and sell them. Yeah, we are. I think we bought the Colossus one already. Oh, no. That's too tiny weeny. Yeah, no point in doing that. Even like it's just waste of everyone's time. Oh, now do we make use of that? We've already got one. So no, we'll buy and sell. Yeah, it's a shame. I would like to use it. I've never like had it yet, but I very rarely do I ever do anything like that. Oh, I can't afford that now. So do we go for the sugar cane? I mean, you could hardly lease it for that, is my point. We've already got to, yeah, we have. It's true. We've got loads of, we just had options on that. I think we might buy that for ourselves. But let's do a bit of buying and selling, or else we can't afford to buy the biggie. So let's grab these and push them and sell them, and then we might be able to afford the biggie that's going to make us the most profit. Not that yeah, but it's true actually. Let's just stick them like that. One, like get around 2 or 3, and every second that we're like doing this, our worker is finishing our potato field. Now, I think my alarm will probably go off just typically before. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I might escape just in chance, and we might finish that off. I don't want my alarm ruining the session, but it may do. Yes, it might. I think it's on the other side of the room typically. Yeah, that's not a 3-point, is it? It says excavator. I think it is. Ooh. Wasn't this the one we wanted? Isn't this our... Yeah, this is the one we want. The one we did buy for ourselves, because it makes sense. It's a vegetable one. So we need to be... I thought we'd already ordered the Colossus. I did. I thought we'd ordered a few bits, but it is true. I think I might be getting confused between the Let's Plays where I'm sort of playing this as a new thing, because I quite like it. I always love second-hand equipment anyway, but this sort of new feature... You can sort of play it as a plot line in a way, a very, very good plot line. Whether that was ever the idea, I'm not sure. Fantastic. Now let's buy you while we can afford you. We don't want anything. Fantastic. Not sure which side I am. It was the other side, actually. Yeah, it lets me in, but... Oh, no, it's got to one each side. No, no, no. You are okay. You didn't break any etiquette at all. It's absolutely fine. Fantastic. That was a nice bit of profit. Right, so then... Have we got anything else that we are supposed to be selling? The rumbler. Yeah, I would have... On another... I like this a lot. Yeah, on another Let's Play, I really would have made use of this. And I'm not saying it hasn't got a use either. I'm just saying... I'm not sure... That's sure... I don't know. I think white vans are the world over, aren't they, really? To be honest. But, yeah. I was only got put in yesterday, so you can guarantee it's going to come in, aren't you, really? Right, so then, the bread or for us. Do we do the driveless with this base Spano? Are we going to... No, we've not got any sugarcane-like stuff, and it's... No, well, but this is useful for us, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to go big. And we are indeed going to do that as well. So this is the big... Oh, no, it's not. It's a smallie. It is. Nevertheless, for this kind of Let's Play where you've got a lot going on, that is really quite useful. Let's grab a bit of consumables as well. So that's 14. So we want 7 of the cheaper lime. Best to go top and then down one. We will fill this for one of our tractors that has got to come back and actually grab this. Or we could actually buy a tractor. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean like, you know, what I mean is, if this is going to be, no field found. Ah, they've done that thing where they've gone off the field. Okay, Simon, let's like point you in the right direction. Because you've obviously lost your way. I don't know how you lost your way, really. Oh, has it done that water loggy thing? Yeah. Now this is a bit of a pain. Now I don't mind. I think it's a good idea, but the mod's giving you a problem for you to sort where your workers are going to run into this problem all of the time with waterlogged fields. And I like the realism of like that type of thing, but it's giving you a problem that now you've got to solve. I don't like that. You've made me a problem. You've made your mod become a problem to me that I need to solve. That it means like all of us rely on our workers like working along quite nicely, but to be like, you've got jobs to do where you... and what I mean is, obviously I'm going to be on the other field, I'm going to be doing a job, and then all of a sudden my worker's going to stop and I'm going to have to stop what I'm doing and do that. Now I know you do already, but what I mean is it's just... I don't think it's right. Alright, yeah, we're going to hit it again, aren't we? I would say we are. Okay, let's chop this bit of wood. This is like, yeah, it's going to hit it again. I know it is, but yeah, I got a lot of this on Saxlingham. I keep saying Saxlingham, and it was a real pain. It became very, very painful, and I thought, I like this mod. I do, but I'm not really... Right, let's just repair this quickly while I think about it. But I don't like the fact that I've got to solve this problem that you've caused by the mod itself. That I just think, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Do you need repairing? Yeah, we'll foot the bill. We are the main user, even though we shouldn't really. Right, so then let's get this filled. And this may actually get that... well, it will get that last field done without a shadow of a doubt. And it would save us having to, like, pop up specially. As in, to get extra lime. Yeah, what? We've still got to pop up to get the bread all itself. Right, and how are you doing? On the field, are you... Oh, you're going to hit that patch? Or have I done it? We shall see. Yeah, so cracking session. I'm not sure we finished everything. We obviously ploughed, so this year we should literally escape from the fact that we've got weeds Whereas obviously next year we could no-till with certain things we can, but potatoes, obviously, yeah, in fact, no, we can't. We're root crops. So we will never escape from the fact that we need to plough. So it suits, to be honest, I suppose this may be well why I sort of developed that I nearly always plough, because a lot of the time have played either, yeah, root crops. I've done vegetables a lot for different reasons. Obviously, I've got the my luxury desserts, which is vegetables. And I've got the, obviously, what we've chosen. That was one of my first favourite mods, and as you do sometimes, it was my only one of a specialist type that I sort of like. I overplayed it because it was all I'd got, and then I thought, come on, now you know how to do like unique field types. You got no excuse for not knocking up unique field types. Ooh, actually, that is true. We don't necessarily need. The fact that you were unfollowable is not necessarily a bad thing. I think we will. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think it's this that's unfollowable. I just think it was some. It might be that the class doesn't like following. I can't recall ever using like to follow before. So we'll run this over. Oh, in fact, yeah. Let's try and actually get the job done. Yeah, let's line the last field. We've got the disc, so this is going to be, I think it's 18 metres for this, and it's 30 metres or something like for your 30 or 36 for your fertilising with this. Which is a fact I forgot. I thought it was a straight 18 metre. I always thought the bread, oh, it's such a small spread, 18 metres, as I'm a Mr. Overreactor. But it's not. It's actually, it's decent for the fertiliser. I could use this but it is also, obviously, capacity-wise, it's quite large. I have come to respect and even love a little the Bredel. Yeah, I used to like really be. I used to see the Bredel and think, sell it, get rid of it. But it's my alarm. 1 second. Yeah, I knew it was gonna catch me. I did, but yeah, I've got a few minutes where we can afford to just line this, and then I think we're not gonna. It's a good job. I'm gonna go on the verge, innit? Where would you have gone, Mr. Naughty Overtaker? Well, we try to be good. Try. We haven't brought him. We must escape him from that thing where he seems to have been stuck there, and he's now no longer working. It's not fair. I mean, obviously this is new as well, so let's go. Yeah, we will drag him out though. It's true. He's not done a lot. We need to. Yeah, we're not going to suddenly. So we've done the liming. We've done the fertilising on some. I know we haven't done that. We've got all of the ones. I think it's actually only that first field. Yeah, because this was done with the Prolata. No, that was done with that. Then this was done with the Prolata, so that would have been fertilised. This was then done with the Prolata, the next one. So that was fertilised too. So it's only the first one that needs a flick of fertiliser. So we will get this done now. Quickly. And I would say we're not too far off. Yeah, we're a bit. I'm not used to 18 metres, really. Ooh, great. We shall have a look in a minute as well. Very apt. Let's get this done. So all of our liming, it really, I'm quite pleased because there was halfway through the session I was thinking, oh, I think I'm going to have to do the liming next session. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it all. But and then I thought, oh yeah, the Tates are going to have to wait till next session. I thought, I reckon if we'd sort of like go for it, that we would just get everything sorted. Now, when I say everything, the fertilising will have to wait till next session. Yeah, that one field. Because otherwise I'm going to be late for work. Well, I run the risk, and I'm not willing to. Ooh, I think it's going to be. Yeah, so last thing we'll do is check what that is that's just come through. Is it going to cripple us? Ah, I missed a bit on that edge, haven't I? Yeah, probably wiser to go up and let you do your business. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Although the Bredel says it hasn't got a horsepower requirement, these new bumpy fields that we get, where you need to go over them, seriously, you really do need this. It should now have a horsepower requirement. Because obviously this type of field is something that commonly is going to be something you need to do. Will you? Oh, I'm going to block it. I know I am. Oh, come on. No, let's use your brain, not. Yeah, I know I need to. I know. It's true. Yeah, that's old me. When I was a young man, I was like, hit it with a hammer. That was my motto. Hit it with a hammer. That'll sort it. Yeah, like a bit brutish I was. And it took a while of like lots of different sort of things happening for me to think, really, it's not the best method, really, to use the right tool for the right job. And I did start to become a bit more sensible. So that was my downfall, that type of silliness. Right, so there's a little tiny bit. I think we actually did that, but we'll just go over it. I think they've got one more run. So let's just do that bit we missed along the edge so that we've at least been fairly thorough. Did we do that patch, or was that just a little bit of a bit we missed? Yeah. Okay. Not sure if we missed this patch or not. I don't think we did, but it won't. Oh no, it will, because we're not on precision farming anymore, so it will steal it. Honest, no matter what you do, it will like always take your lime, even if you've limed. Do I miss that? Not at present. No, I've got to be honest. Precision farming is a real mess. It was a menace. It really was. It was like worse than not having it on at all, really. So I'm very, very glad that I got rid of it. It was a real pain at every single session. I was thinking, and obviously they did a few updates, and I thought, oh yeah, this is the one. And then I was like, well, no, it's not actually. It's not the one, right? And now I should have the mod on that allows you to throw potatoes out. So if there's any spare, I wasn't sure with this how much it takes, because we all know it does take quite a lot of potatoes. Ooh, we didn't use very much at all, actually. Yeah, so it should throw this out, whereas we know normally it wouldn't, and I'd be weeping in my boots because I would have lost 13,000 litres of... yeah, those. So we should give the shop a ring and ask them to collect that beautiful machine. And we will pop over to the store. In fact, let's pop over to the store first. It looks a bit more always rolling. And then, yeah, we need to get everything off the field as well. So let's jump over to you. And then we will, like, collect. Ask the store to collect. And then we will just see what. So return. Yeah, we do want to return it. Yes. I'm trying frantically to find the right button. I think we did the other, didn't we, already? We were very, very on the ball. Yep, that's right. Now then, what is in the store? What did come through that we have ordered? Oh, excellent. So all of that little lot. Yeah. So you... do we want the spare wheel? I don't particularly care. Swath curtain. No, we want your normal multitask. I don't know what that means. Some little weird thing. Oh, is it safer wheels? All right, then we'll go for that one. Yeah. Fantastic. And the stone picker, which we could have really done with now, but yeah, we now own one. Arm collision, no. Side material, I actually like the... oh, I've not had the plastic. I've had the... I like the chrome. Yeah, let's go chrome. I love a bit of chrome. Cover... oh, my life, no. Yeah, go on, we can afford it. We will, and I like it as it is. Yeah, definitely. We do want 5,000. That's a bargain for that butte. And another ridiculous Dominic with a mulcher. Absolutely, yes. That will help us next year to have more than the two. It's true. So not a bad little end to it. So all that remains to be said then is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.